Cooking Squad, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you something that you have not seen before. I guarantee it, you have not seen it on YouTube. What I'm going to be creating is the Jaguar's eye from the new Jumanji movie. Okay, I haven't seen anybody make this before, but I figured out how I'm going to do this, and it's going to look amazing. So let me show you exactly what you need to recreate this. So the ingredients you're going to need to recreate this is a bowl that you can use to put your Jello in, because you don't want it too big and you don't want it too small. Okay, you're going to need 4 cups of hot water, but I'm just showing you what you're going to need to make the first batch. So 2 cups of water, 1.5 powders of Jello, and you're going to need the secret ingredient, Knox gelatin. This is what is going to solidify it. You're going to need 2 of them for this one. So in total, you're going to need 4 cups of boiling water, 3 packets of Jello, and 4 packets of Knox gelatin. So the first thing you're going to do is add 1.5 of these of Jello in here. So you put your first one in there, and of course you're going to need a whisk for this. And then you put half of this one. Okay. I'd say that's about half. Then you're going to need your 2 packets of gelatin. Just rip those open and pour it in. And now your 2 cups of boiling water. And you're going to whisk it all together until there is no more of the powder in there. Be very careful, because this bowl is already near the top, like the water is almost at the top. You gotta be very careful about this. Okay, now to see if it's been fully all dissolved in there, you're gonna look down and see if you can see any stuff inside of it. If you can see any powdery stuff. If you can, just keep mixing until there is nothing left. Okay, and that's plain and simple. And now you stick it in your fridge for a couple of hours. That's it.
2 hours later.
Our Jello has been totally molded and put in the bowl, and it is nice and solid like we want it to be. Okay, that's how you want it to be, nice and solid. But right now I'm going to teach you how to take this Jello out of its mold, out of the glass jar, glass bowl, because the factor is not many people know how to do this. So let me see this. Okay, hold on one sec.
A few inches later.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take this, you're going to place it into a bigger bowl right here. So actually, let me bring this down so you can actually see exactly what I'm doing. So you're going to take your bowl of Jello, you're going to put it in a bigger bowl. You're going to take warm water to hot water in temperature wise, and you're going to add it in to the bowl so you can cover it all the way to a little past where the Jello is. So it's going to be right up to this line right here that you can see, okay, above the Jello. Gonna fill it all the way up there, just like so. Sometimes you need more water, so I'll go get more water. And you're going to keep filling it up. We have hit the line. Perfect. Now what you're going to do is leave it there for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that's it. 5 minutes, and then you're going to check it to see if you can just turn it upside down and it'll fall out. That's the whole point of this. It's supposed to take the cold bowl of the whole entire bowl of your Jello and make it warm so that your Jello can just flip out and fall off. Hey, the timer has gone off, and now it's time to test our lovely Jello to see if it will just flip right out onto the plate. Okay, so let's try this out. 3, 2. Well, actually, you know what? This might actually work. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Starting to come apart. There we... only half of it came out. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, well, we want to flip it like this, because we need our other half of this. Come on. Come on. Okay, here's the secret. If it's not coming out, wet your fingers. Then just try to pull it out the best you can to get as much of it as you can. Okay, and then you just put it together the best you can. Okay, at least there is the bottom to this Jaguar's eye. Now we got to create the top. So we're going to do it all over again. We're going to put the mix together, and we're going to leave it in the fridge for 2 hours, and 2.5 hours, and then I'll show you what you do how we're going to solidify them both together, the bottom and the top. Now here is almost the final part. Okay, we got our last little bit of Jello that we got to remove and put it on top of our bottom piece that is right here on the plate. See, there's the bottom piece. Here's the top piece. So we're going to remove it and put it on. So let's do that right now. Boom. There you go. You can see it all working. Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, we might actually use this as our top piece, actually. So we'll remove it off, because then we can just put this on top of there. Like so. Let's see. 3. You know what? Let's do it like this. Same way as last time. 3, 2, 1. Foot. There we go. This time came out a whole lot better. Even though there's still part of it in the bottom, that's okay. Totally fine. So what I'm going to do is stick this in the fridge for a little bit so that it can get nice and solidified, because we got this part that is all solidified, as you can see, but this part is still a little ooey gooey, and you don't want that. So we're going to pop it in the fridge. I've decided to do something totally different, as you can see. You see it was on a bigger plate before. This time it's on a smaller plate, because I'm going to show you what you do to make 2 pieces of Jello stick together. this is the amazing thing, okay? I mean, you already know that these are two pieces because they broke off. But the factor is you want to put two halves together of Jello. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. What you need is this wonderful, amazing, called whipping topping or whipped cream. So what you're going to do is you're going to spread it on to this. Okay, and then you're going to stick this in the fridge so it can get solidified. See? It's all on there. It's what you got to do. And one other thing you got to do that is always fun is I know I'm not supposed to eat that, but that is amazing. So now you're going to stick your stuff in the fridge with the other one, so this can solidify and doesn't get nice and soft as it will if you just leave it out.
2 hours later.
Okay, now that this has been, well, not that one, but this one has been solidified as it was before, a little watery. That's okay. We're going to remove it from the plate and remove a little bit of the excess. And we're going to place it right on top of this one. So the whipped cream is what holds it in place completely. And you're just going to drop it on there. Like so. Now, here's the next step. So the next step is to kind of cut it, mold it the way you want it. You want it to look like the Jaguar's eye, okay? Even though it's not fully like oval, it is still a good attempt at this. So you see, you might just cut off a few pieces. Well, this knife is pretty crappy for this, okay? But you know what? See, you just cut off a few pieces. Now the reason why this isn't staying is because you have to freeze it some more. So when you freeze it more, it will all hold together and it won't slide off. Okay? And there you go. You got your eye of Jumanji. Well, the Jaguar's eye. As I just remove all the whipped cream off from the side of it, because we don't really need it on there. This is so good. But there you go. You got your Jaguar's eye. Plain, simple, and easy. I truly hope you enjoyed watching me create the Jaguar's eye from the movie Jumanji. Okay? Which, I mean, it took so much work to do it, but it was so much fun. It's awesome, and after it's all solidified, you can fully just cut it in pieces and eat the Jaguar's eye. But remember, one thing you have to remember is that hit that thumbs up button. Also, share this with your friends, family, and all your social medias. And also, remember, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. You're one of a kind. You're beautiful. And thank you for being part of, well, Cooking Squad, as I call it. And also, remember, the most important thing is Jumanji! Can't forget about that.